Hey guys, petzergling and Daz here, bringing you the two set
What up?
of Group B of the MSL. This is Leta versus Hyuk, and although neither of these players are really a favorite to leave this group, I would say Leta definitely has a shot, but Hyuk really not a decent Zerg player. I mean, he has managed to land himself in, I guess, the round of 32. I mean, this is at least an okay position. He's made it into the MSL,
Yeah.
so maybe he has
But
a shot
how?
of getting out of this tournament. Maybe Hyuk is going to be the next S-Class Zerg.
Maybe. Or maybe he bribed someone to get this far. Who knows? I certainly haven't heard anything about him. SKT1
He wins like
not
no
known for having
games.
the
I
best
can't
Zergs.
imagine
Yeah,
Hyuk
really.
has any money to bribe anybody.
That's a good point, yeah. Who knows, man? He might be giving up his rice money. Like, he's not going to be eating for a week after this MSL. It's because he, spent all his money bribing some Kespa official. Maybe he bribed him with something other than money, do you know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift. Hyuk. And also, how does he pick that name, really? What a strange noise to make your name. Hyuk. Hyuk. Okay, looks like we're starting the game here. So, syncing it. 2, 1, 0. And we're off. I'm going to have to pick Leta in this one, man. I like Leta. I haven't seen a lot of his games lately, but apparently he's been on a tear and he's just dominating everyone. So, especially TVZ and TVT, he's really been tearing it up. So, I think his TVZ Pro League stats is like 11-1 or something, or like 11-2. He's just kicking everybody's ass. Hyuk, I haven't seen him win any games ever, I don't think. I'm sure he has won some, I just haven't seen them. So, I'm definitely giving the nod to Leta.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen Hyuk win a game either. Like,
Yeah.
even in a best of 3 or like anywhere. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Hyuk win a game. But Leta is just a Pro League powerhouse. I mean, usually you don't see players that don't finish well in the Star Leagues just become ace players for their team. But Leta has really been, I wouldn't say carrying, but he's carrying OGN Sparkies. I mean, he's just been playing so well.
For sure, yeah.
He's probably one of the best players in Pro League right now. I mean, he's up there with Flash. I mean, I think he's ahead of Flash. He's, Flash or Bisu level play right now, and I would consider both of them maybe not the best of their respective races, but definitely in the top 3. And Leta's TVZ definitely good. One thing I like about Leta is, I guess, being a pro league powerhouse is that all 3 of his matchups are just really good. He really doesn't have a, oh man, this matchup is really great, but none of his matchups are really bad. He's not like a Firebat hero or a Mind where he really just has problems. And wow, Leta is just a huge favorite in this map. Even the Koreans don't like Hyuk.
No, I don't think anybody likes Hyuk. Maybe Southern Americans like Hyuk? Hyuk? Who knows? I don't know how he got here. He must have won some games. He must have beat somebody, so I guess he's got a slight chance. 12% of the fans voted for him, so that's something. But I can't see Leta losing this game as long as he plays normal. Looks like he's going for a pretty early. Is that an early scout for TVZ? As far as I'm concerned. Oh, is he going for a 13
about
CC?
normal.
So that's pretty ballsy.
It's about normal time. Well, on a map like this that's real spread out, you want to check all the bases, at least to make sure your opponent isn't going 9 pool. Like on a map like this, where you have your natural expansion on the same level, you don't have like a ramp that you can block off and lift your CC.
Yeah.
It's, you don't want to be in a situation. Was that a 14 CC from Leta?
Yeah, it was, dude. He definitely 14 CC'd.
Wow, that was baller status right there. And he got really lucky because he got cross spots. And Hyuk not... actually, it looks like Hyuk is drones. I can't tell from the minimap. I think he is drone scouting. So he's going to see this early command center. And I think... I don't know if Hyuk is going to go for some sort of early aggression build. I don't play a lot of TVZ, and you usually don't see a lot of TVZ with 14 command centers. So I'm not really too sure how Hyuk's going to play this out.
Well, he did go for a 12 hatch build, so he's obviously still going to be behind economically to 14cc, but he's not going to be as far behind, and he's definitely going to have the option of just going to macro, although it's not the greatest option. Okay, no, he's going for a really quick lair here. So, okay, he's going to go for some kind of 2 hatch Muta or 2 hatch Muta-Ling build and try to do some damage before... Leta's economy gets up and just turns into a big beast. He's gonna have to try to slow him down a little bit. Leta, really good SimCity there. The bunker and the barracks completely preventing any sort of run by or any kind of Zergling shenanigans. Oh, looks like he's going for a quick factory, so he's going to be doing a mech build, actually. So, I don't know how well the mech build is going to deal with a really fast 2-hatch mutt, but Leta spotted it, so we have to make... Oh no, actually he's going
Looks
for
like
a
he's actually
den.
going Hydra. Yeah.
Yeah, what a guy. She's pretty sexy.
Yeah, it's pretty strange there. I think that's even rarer than seeing a white guy in the stands and seeing a pretty hot Asian
What a
chick.
sexy
So
Korean girl,
there's a
man.
nice
There's a lot of
chase.
people
Yeah.
on StarCraft who would disagree with you on there, man.
I don't know.
You just...
In the stands, the Korean fangirls, I mean, sure, they're all right. Usually you don't see a lot of them, and when you do, they're hiding their faces, so you can't really get a good look. But yeah, enough
You know,
about
I think
the Korean
most of the time...
fangirls. No.
Most of the time when they're not hiding their faces, I think they're some kind of celebrity, man. Like, she probably is on TV already, or something like that. Otherwise, they all are really super shy. Okay, so yeah, enough about that. He's moving out with the Zerglings. He's got a Spire. It looks like he's gonna try to mimic Yellow's build. Remember Fake Yellow doing a kind of crazy Mutalisk Lurker build against Terran. He did it to up magic and stole a game off him really easily. So maybe we see some of that. I don't know. Really can't tell yet what he's doing.
I actually like mutas on this map versus a mech build just because that natural expansion is a lot like it is on Bluestorm, where you don't have a lot of room and you're kind of limited on turret space, and really you're forced to make turrets to defend that. You can't just keep getting Marines, Medics, Goliaths through that little point. I mean, you have to get some static defense for that area. So if I guess it really depends on what Hyuk's going to do. I mean, if he goes for just a few mutas to try and get Goliaths down, but his lair, although it was a quick lair, he didn't get his Spire down until way later. I mean, he got Zergling speed, he got his Hydralisk den down, a few Hydras, and he got whatever the Hydra upgrade he got. I assume he's getting Hydra speed for micro against the few Terran mech units that he's going to have, but Leta SimCity, or his defense, in his base. I mean, he's got the supply depot, the bunker. He's just got a complete wall off. And once Leta gets siege mode, which I presume he's going to get now that he sees that Hydralisk out, I mean, it's going to be real difficult for Hyuk to break that, just because you can't even get in there and reach that tank. I mean, Hydra's range is just so small compared to siege tank range. But at least doing some pressure there, he's taking out that supply depot. But there's siege mode, so let's see what Hyuk's going to do here. Taking some damage on his Hydralisk there. Now mutas. He's got 3 mutas, 4 Hydras, and a handful of Zerglings. I mean, this is a pretty well-balanced army here.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to just catch one of every kind. Like, he's just trying to catch them all at this point. I think he's got every single Zerg unit that he can build up until this point. Maybe we'll get to see some Queens soon. Who knows?
Yeah,
it looks like the Hydras were just like a fake, and it actually was a good fake. It's catching Leta off guard a little. Sorry for kind of talking over you there. Okay, no, he's got 3 Goliaths out, but these mutts are definitely going to do some damage before he's able to really take them out with 3 Goliaths. I don't know why Leta's running away scared. It's only 3 Goliaths. He could actually tank those Goliaths with his mutts. Maybe I think that would have been a better idea than running around and waiting for him to get 5 Goliaths, which is just going to be like too much. Yeah, now he has 5 Goliaths out, so he's not going to be able to tank that with Mutalisks anymore. He's going to go for some harass at the natural here.
Yeah, I think Hyuk got Leta to do what he wanted him to do. He forced Leta to get that siege mode down before he got Charon boosters, and he also, I'm not sure, he really didn't make that many units. I mean, his army's composed pretty much of Goliaths here, but Hyuk is giving him so much time to build up Goliaths, and pretty soon Leta's just going to have a critical mass here, and it looks like Hyuk can't even micro against this force. Leta focus firing on the mutas. I think 2 mutas dropped there, and I'm sure a lot more damage has been taken. Hyuk, I mean, he's in trouble now. Now he's focus firing on the turrets there. 1 turret goes down. Leta trying to repair that turret, but that turret's going to go down. And now Hyuk has free reign over Leta's SCVs. So definitely some damage done. And you see how tough it is to get the Goliaths through that spot. They really can't even get over there. And so Hyuk has actually stopped mining at Leta's expansion. But Hyuk is just so far behind economically and still producing pure Mutalisks at this point. He's not really restabilizing his economy at all. It's just he's getting a 3rd hatchery, so at least that's a plus. But he's just got to do so much damage with these Mutalisks, and picking off a Goliath. I mean, he's doing an okay job, but I'm not sure what he did with those ground forces and the Hydralisk. I guess it was primarily
just moved him back a little bit. Yeah, I think it was just a fake, just to get him to do siege first, like you said. But Leta does have Charon boosters now. I believe I saw some blue flames, and they were shooting pretty far away. Looks like he actually has his rally point set to the natural there. He's totally